And welcome back to the Bauer Rink, the 2014 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Jeremy Ellis proud to be here with you as the Division II pool play continues here this morning. There you hear the bell to signal that warm-ups are over as the Kansas State Wildcats are going to be taking on the Kennesaw Owls. So these two teams come into pool play here. If you joined us for our earlier game, it was a whitewash by the Florida Gators as they took down the Arkansas Razorbacks by a final score of 7-1. So one more Division II round pool play game for me here this morning. We've got continued hockey action throughout the morning, afternoon, and night. The last game set to start at 11:45 this evening. So we're going to be lacing them up and dropping pucks all day long here for the 2014 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Both teams are going to talk it over, and we'll be back here momentarily with the opening face-off. So back here with you as we were getting set to start this Kansas State Kennesaw Owls game, and it looks like we had some equipment issues with the goaltender. He was missing a wheel there, so Kansas State forced to take a timeout. We'll hold on for the start of this one in just a second as the goaltender for Kansas State forced off the floor by the officials, and he'll need to go grab a wheel. So that's Steven Starr, the goalie. So we're on a brief pause here. Meanwhile, kind of giving you some players to watch in this game. Kennesaw State University, number 99, Cody Hammock, the leading scorer, 25 goals, 10 assists. He is number 99. Meanwhile, over on the Kansas State side, you have to watch Parker Conant, by far the top scorer on this Kansas State team. Conant with 32 goals and 42 assists. We mentioned Steven Starr had to leave the rink momentarily. He comes into the game with a 10-7 record, 4.41 goals against average. So these two teams have met before, albeit a couple years ago. They had a cross-regional game back in 2013 in Missouri where Kennesaw defeated the Kansas State team 6-2. Prior to that, back in Utah for the 2012 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, it was Kansas State beating Kennesaw 7-4. That was a playoff game during that championship. And then all the way back in 2010, they had another cross-regional, and in a high-scoring affair, Kennesaw beat Kansas State 12-2. So a little bit of history. We're under a brief pause here. If you're just joining us, the goaltender for the Kansas State team, Steven Starr, had to leave the rink to fix one of his wheels. So we'll take a quick pause here from the play-by-play and be back as soon as we're set to play. All right, so looks like crisis avoided there for Kansas State as their goaltender picks up another wheel, and he's back in between the pipes, and we're underway. It's the Kennesaw Owls and the Kansas State Wildcats. Opening faceoff controlled by Kennesaw, and here they come back the other way into the offensive end. Number 19 is Lucas Warner. There's Cody Hammock. You mentioned he's the leading scorer for this Kennesaw team. Kansas State fought for it. They could have picked up a 2-on-1 there. Instead, it's knocked back, and that's where Taylor Hardy will fire it down. He was looking for Austin Robish. Robish behind the net now, circling on an Owl defender. Robish breaks free for a second, knocked off his stick there by Warner. They battle for it in the corner. Warner comes away with it, and he'll hold up. Here comes Kennesaw back the other way as Cody Hammock. Hammock backhand shot towards the net. Steered away there by Steven Starr. Complete with a new wheel. Wildcats back the other way. T1 up. They just missed. Shooting it wide was Kyle Probst. Parker Conant, number 11, the player to watch for the Wildcats. Kennesaw fires one way in off the stick of Curtis Jackson. Steven Starr able to hold on. So we're just underway here. Our second game of the morning. Division II pool play between Kennesaw Owls and the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State spins away from a forechecker. Here comes Parker Conant. Let's keep an eye on this guy. Conant works, feeds it across. Kansas State takes a shot fired wide of the net by Alan Parrish. That one a little bit off target. Parrish had another opportunity in front. His shot deflects off the stick of Daniel Reese, the goaltender for Kennesaw. 10:30, we're just underway, remaining here in this hockey game. Here come the Owls back the other way. Bad pass, Conant spins. It was knocked away there by Kennesaw. Kansas State regains control. Passing a little off here this morning by both teams. Kansas State walks right in, and Reese handles that shot easily and steers it aside. Rebound picked up by Kansas State. Alan Parrish feeds it across. The Wildcats fire one in on the net. That doesn't get through. Here comes Kennesaw back the other way. They tried to tip it through. It was lost off of his stick. It's Richard Bryan, sometime goaltender for the Kennesaw Owls, number 20. Goes into the corner now, and Kane Cantrell lost the puck. Here comes Kansas State back the other way in a hurry. Kyle Probst. Probst feeds it across, backhand shot. Save made off the stick of Kansas State's number 19, Austin Robish. And Daniel Reese forced to hold on to get a whistle. 9:31 left to go here in period number 1. Still no score. Face-off controlled by Kennesaw. They take it behind their own net, looking to break out of the zone. Kansas State backs off a little bit of pressure. Applying the forecheck is Kyle Probst. Probst nearly forces a turnover. Puck up in the air, gloved by one of the Wildcats. He lost his stick. Able to get the touch up. The glove pass is cleared. Kennesaw controls it behind their own net. This is Matthew Bryan Taylor now for the Owls. 9:06 left to go, and Taylor breaks it out of the zone. Ahead to Blake Scahan. Scahan leaves it there for a teammate. Here comes Cody Hammock. Hammock's shot deflects away. Scahan again chases down the loose puck. Puck goes behind the net now. This is Kane Cantrell looking for a teammate out front. It's knocked away. Transitioning now. Here come the Wildcats. Austin Robish fires his shot right in on the goaltender Daniel Reese. He'll hold on for another whistle. And both teams make changes. 8:38 left to go. Still no score here in this Division II action between the Kansas State Wildcats and the Kennesaw Owls. Kennesaw's player number 19, Lucas Warner, jumped the gun a bit. He's thrown off the face-off circle. Puck was controlled by the Owls. They have it there in the corner. Good forecheck here by Kansas State, forcing a turnover. Picking up back high is Taylor Hardy. Hardy makes a pass. Conant knocked off the puck. He's bodied nicely there by Michael Hartman. Hartman fires it around to teammate Curtis Jackson. Jackson's long pass, nicely off the boards, picked up there by Jordan Barnard. Barnard circles behind the cage. Barnard looking for some help, swings it back up top to Curtis Jackson. Jackson's shot deflects just wide of the net. Jackson hits the deck there. Rebound fought for and controlled by the Owls. They feed it out front. Shot right in and they score! Kennesaw on the board first. It's Jordan Barnard who gets a loose puck in front of the net and beats Steven Starr. And Kennesaw goes on top 1-0 over the Wildcats. Kennesaw up on the board first, 1-0 on the score there by Barnard. 7:49 left to go here in period one. They won that faceoff and they control it in their own end. Matthew Bryan Taylor with it. Tries to break out of the zone. It's picked off there by Conant. Here he comes back the other way for the Wildcats. Conant scores, making it look easy. Parker Conant. That's not a player you want to give a turnover to. He comes down the left side of the rink and the righty takes it short side high over the goaltender Daniel Reese. And just like that, the Wildcats tie this game up at 1. So Conant on the board here early. We mentioned keeping an eye on him. He does have quite a few points to his credit this year, and he adds to that total right now. Kennesaw back on the attack the other way with Evan Hendricks. Hendricks loses the puck to Conant. Here comes the speedster, number 11, down the right side of the rink. Makes a move to the center of the floor. Chips one in towards the net. Rebound was knocked away there. Lucas Warner had it. They fight for it along the side of the net. Puck is still loose. Conant backhand blocked out front. Kennesaw clears it down the ice. Good opportunity there for the Wildcats. Back to chase and pick it up is Kyle Probst. He goes behind his own net and puts on the brakes there. Kansas State making changes. Probst waits for help. Comes out of his own end. Waits for it and looks and decides to cycle back. Forecheck being applied there by Richard Bryan of the Owls, forcing a turnover. Here they come back the other way, Evan Hendricks. Hendricks makes a move. His shot just wide off the stick of Mike McHugh. Picked up there by Props. Props behind his own net, Kansas State, looking to break out of their own end. Props with the puck now. Tries to pick up some speed. Here he comes, makes a move on Evan Hendricks. Looks up ahead of the rink. Here's Alan Parrish. Parrish's shot goes wide of the net. Kennesaw picks it up there as Curtis Jackson chips it into the corner. Here comes Kennesaw's Michael Hartman. Hartman beats a man up the boards. Hartman, nice move. Hartman lost the puck just slightly. Deflects off a Kansas State Wildcat. Loose puck, they fight for it there. Here comes the Wildcat, Zachary Klontz back the other way. Steps right in, shot, save made there by Reese. Parker Conant back at his own end, picks up the loose puck. Sauces one up to a teammate, Mike McHugh. McHugh was trying to find Klontz. And back the other way, a player goes down, delayed penalty coming up. It's going to go against Parker Conant. And Conant takes down one of the Kennesaw Owls, and Conant will head over to the penalty box. 2 minutes for a trip. So Kennesaw will go on the power play for the first time here this morning as Parker Conant heads to the box. Here comes Kansas State back the other way. This is Austin Robish. Robish working right in. Robish shot save by the Owls goaltender, and he'll have to hold on, forcing a whistle, so that'll get a face-off down low. Robish, a nice move there, one-on-one, and Daniel Reese forced to make a big save to avoid allowing a shorthanded goal. So 1:50 left here in the power play for the Kennesaw Owls. Face off high and over the net, and they'll redo it. Able to wind 2 more seconds off of that power play. And to take the draw is Austin Robish. Robish, who just had that shorthanded opportunity, loses it to the Owls, and that's where they'll start it up with Michael Hartman. Hartman with the puck now into the offensive end. Hartman makes a move. Hartman takes his shots, deflected, and Robish has it, swing and a miss, and Kennesaw picks it up. Richard Bryan, the big fella, goes in front of the net for Kennesaw. He gets down low to maintain position. Puck is loose right there. There's a shot, deflects away. Bryan picks up the loose puck and tries to chip it back to a teammate. They fight for it. Cody Hammock Cody Hammock makes a move. Cody Hammock to the back end. Shot save. Another save on the rebound, and Steven Starr hangs on. Two good opportunities there for Hammock. And Starr with two big saves keeps it a 1-1 hockey game. Parker Conant in the penalty box for a trip, has 1 minute and 7 seconds left on his penalty. Face-off in the Kansas State end controlled there, and they get it back to Hammock up top. Hammock swings it over to Lucas Warner. Warner waits as they set up the power play unit for Kennesaw. Walking in now, taking a shot was Hartman. That was blocked away. Hammock whips around a pass back to his teammate that goes back into their own end. Lucas Warner chases it there. Warner with the puck now. Warner watched closely by Kyle Probst. Warner leaves it for Hartman. Hartman's shot deflects wide of the net. Here's Hartman again. Back door, shot right in. Puck is loose. They fight for it there. Players down. And the referee loses sight of the puck and blows the whistle quickly. 24 seconds left to go here on the Kennesaw power play. Steven Starr, the goaltender, able to finally get control of that bouncing puck. 4:11 left to go here in period number one. It's a 1-1 hockey game, Kansas State and Kennesaw. Division II action from the 2014 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. Face-off taken there and won by Kennesaw. Kennesaw looking for the puck now. They get it back up top to Hammock. Hammock, number 99, fires one just wide of the net. Long rebound comes out to Lucas Warner. Warner lost it. Props swings it up the board looking for a teammate. He tried to get it over there to Taylor Hardy. Hardy turned it over. Here's Hartman. Hartman passed down low. They swing it towards the net. Shot was knocked away off the stick of Warner. Conant is out of the box up ahead of the field. They couldn't find him. Right out in front, opportunity. No goal there. A big save by Steven Starr. Excellent opportunity by Curtis Jackson. And Jackson unable to bury it as Starr makes a huge save to keep it a 1-1 hockey game. Curtis Jackson, number 6 for Kennesaw. No relation to 50 Cent. Face-off taken down low, controlled there by the Wildcats. Here they come back the other way in a hurry. One-on-one, long shot by Alan Parrish. Parrish's shot is gloved and held on by Daniel Reese. So Reese sees his first shot there in a couple minutes. 3:32 left to go in the first period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. So Kansas State has successfully killed off the lone penalty of the game to Parker Conant. Conant's back out there now wearing number 11. Good forecheck there by Alan Parrish. Parrish forces a turnover to Robish. Robish swings it over to Conant. Here's Conant working left side, fakes a shot into the slot. Conant, nice save there by Daniel Reese, who was able to get the paddle on it. Conant swings it out in front of the net. Kennesaw finally regains control. Conant was cruising, looking for his second goal of the game. Nice save by Reese. Here comes Kennesaw. Long pass up ahead. Nearly stolen by Conant. They battle for it along the boards. Away with it is Alan Parrish. Parrish's pass deflected. Conant has it. Conant is knocked down. There's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up to the Owls. Cody Hammock's going to be going to the box. And Hammock is called for interference as he pushed Parker Conant in the backside. Down he went, and headed to the box is Cody Hammock. 2 minutes for interference at the 2:42 mark. So we'll see the Kansas State power play for the first time here this morning. 1-1 hockey game right now. So Parker Conant will quarterback this power play unit for the Wildcats. Faceoff was won by Kennesaw, and they fire it. Conant gives chase back into his own zone, crossing into the red line area, and here he comes down the middle. Conant has the puck back up top. To his left, he has Daniel Reese. Reese with the puck, back to Conant. Conant fires one towards the net. They try to get a tip off the stick of Probst. Probst playing the middle of this power play unit. They swing it back up top, and this is Robish. Robish makes a move into the slot, shot right on. Reese with a save. Rebound is taken and controlled by the Owls, and they fire it down. Michael Hartman. Starr out of the net to play. Here comes Conant back the other way. The captain, number 11, across the red line, down the middle of the floor. Looks for some help. Conant fires one towards the net. His shot deflects away. 1:54 left to go here in the first period. Conant swings it over to Props. Props shot wide of the net. This is Probst in the corner with it now. Circles to the slot. Hands it out front to Robish. Robish's shot is gloved by Daniel Reese, and he'll hold on. 57 seconds left in the penalty to Hammock. Face-off down low to the left of Reese. Kennesaw does a nice job of controlling that face-off and clearing it down. That'll run about 7 or 8 seconds off the power play. Here comes Conant back the other way. Conant setting up the power play. Steps right in, takes a shot off Reese. High rebound glove there by Conant. Got a stick on it. His rebound attempt was deflected. Conant down low in the corner. Sauces one out in front. Unable to find a target. And Kennesaw does a good job of clearing it down once again. Michael Hartman. Great effort there. Making changes right now are the Owls as Evan Hendrick steps back onto the bench as Lucas Warner hits the floor. Here's Probst. Probst fires a shot wide over the net. They battle for it along the boards. 2 players there. Taken away by Lucas Warner. Warner makes the move. Warner, forehand shot deflects wide of the net. 3 seconds left to go in the power play. And the Owls are back to full strength. Here comes Kansas State now quickly into the offensive end. Austin Robish. Robish circles behind the cage, looking for some help. Robish fires one towards the net. It's deflected away by the Owls. Robish picks up the rebound. Clears it across, was looking for Conant. His pass intercepted. Here comes Hartman back the other way. Hartman had it, lost it. Hartman steps in, takes a shot on the net. And it's gloved and held on by Steven Starr. So both teams successful killing off penalties here. 1 apiece, 18 seconds left to go. Our score is 1-1. We're in the first period of the 2014 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championship game between the Kennesaw Owls and the Kansas State Wildcats. Clock continues to roll. 10 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can get one quick opportunity. Conant's going to have to hustle. He feeds it across. Kansas State looking to fire one towards the net. It gets all the way in. Rebound is right there. And forced to hold on was Daniel Reese. And Daniel Reese fired one back out, and he'll hold on long enough to get the horn. And after the first period of play, it's the Kansas State Wildcats 1, Kennesaw Owls 1. We'll take a break and bring you the second period in a moment. And we're back to live action here for the second period in a 1-1 hockey game. The Kennesaw Owls are in the black uniforms. Kansas State Wildcats in the black pants with white jerseys, purple trim. Here comes Kennesaw. Knocked off the puck. Kyle Probst controlling it now for the Wildcats. Kansas State takes it behind their net. If you're just joining us, Steven Starr, the goaltender for the Wildcats. Daniel Reese, his counterpart for Kennesaw. Both goaltenders challenged in the first period. They only allowed 1 goal each, but they made numerous saves to keep it a 1-1 hockey game. Here comes Kansas State back into the offensive end. Taylor Hardy is rode off the puck by an Owl. Props gives chase. Leaves it there for Conant. Here comes Parker. Parker works, makes a toe drag back, and they score. A nice play there. Aston Robish buries the puck. Conant, they had to direct their attention to him. He dropped it off there to Robish, and Robish buries one past Daniel Reese, and Kansas State is on the board again. They take a 2-1 lead. 11:03 left to go here in period 2. So Conant with 1 goal and 1 assist. He's all over the stat sheet to go along with a penalty as well. So Kansas State controls the puck in their own end. 2 Wildcats run into each other there, and they turn it over to Kennesaw. Firing it across to Michael Hartman. Hartman tries to feed it backdoor, was looking for Blake Skahan. Skahan with the puck now. He'll sauce it back into his own end, and that's where Curtis Jackson will give chase for it. Jackson was rode off the puck, lost it momentarily, picked it back up, tried to shoot one towards the net off a shin pad of one of the Wildcats. Firing in was Michael Hartman. Hartman's pass to the corner. Here comes the Wildcats back the other way. This is Conant. Conant leaves it. Shot on by the Wildcats and steered aside. Zachary Klontz with the opportunity there. Turned over. Here's Alan Parrish. Parrish tried to feed it across. Loose puck. Waiting out in front. Wildcats with another opportunity, and Klontz unable to find the back of the net. Here comes Kennesaw back the other way. 1-on-1 now. This is Kane Cantrell. Cantrell circles, tries to go wide on a player. Puts it out in front of the net, nobody home. Here comes Kansas State's Parker Conant. Conant back the other way, working the left side of the rink, goes between his skates, makes a nice move, beats the goaltender, but couldn't bury it past an outstretched Daniel Reese. Ran out of real estate there. Here comes Kennesaw, back 3-on-2. Kennesaw, Hartman fires one towards the net. His shot deflects wide. Loose puck picked up there by Hendricks. Hendricks tried to steer it towards the net. They battle for it there. Puck goes up high off the glass and out of play. And we have a whistle at the 9:23 mark of period 2. Kansas State on top of the Owls 2-1. So a poor effort by one of the fans there to get the puck back into play. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. Kennesaw had 3 defenders back and easily quashed that rush. Here they are with it in their own end. Puck is stolen off the stick of Curtis Jackson. Kansas State battling for it the other way. Aston Robish has it. Robish walks right in, takes a shot. Robish goes down. Players all over the place right now. Puck is picked up by Cody Hammock. Hammock working against 3 Kansas State defenders. It's a 3-on-3 back the other way. Here's Hammock. Hammock fires one, just missed on the short side. Bryan took a whack at it and missed it. Bryan tried to steer it in front of the net. No avail there. 8:41 left to go here in the second period. Kansas State controls it in their own end on the stick of Taylor Hardy. Hardy circles behind his own net. He'll leave it there for Probst. Probst, here he comes out of his own zone. Swings it back over to Hardy. Hardy working the right side. It's a 3-on-2 back the other way. Shoots one between a defender's legs, but it goes wide of the net. Chasing it down there is McHugh. McHugh into the corner now. Wildcats have it. They swing it back. They'll go up top to Probst. Probst one-timer shot wide of the net. Kennesaw leaves it there. Here they come transitioning back the other way. Defense to offense. Matthew Bryan Taylor makes a nice move. Taylor circles, top of the circle, fires one off the shin pads of Probst, and he controls now for the Wildcats. Probst gets past the defender. He continues to maintain possession of the puck, makes a nice move, battles away. Probst goes down in a heap along with one of the Owls. Good no call there by the official. This is Parker Conant. Conant battling. He loses the puck. They battle for it now. Lucas Warner gives chase, tries to tuck it away off the stick of Conant. Fired wide of the net. Conant has it, puts it back to the point. Conant takes a little rub there by Matthew Bryan Taylor. Kansas State turns the puck over. Zachary Klontz fires it back into the Kennesaw end. That's where the Owls will pick it back up. Here they come back the other way. Cody Hammock. Hammock with some speed through the neutral zone. Hammock makes a move on one Kansas State Wildcat. Hammock fires one towards the net, and it goes wide. Back to pick it up is Curtis Jackson. Jackson into the corner to Hammock. Hammock shoots, he scores! Wow, Cody Hammock teed one up and buried it from the hash marks, and it's a 2-2 hockey game. Cody Hammock, the leading scorer of the Kennesaw Owls. Hammock buries it, his 26th goal of the season. And just like that, we're tied up. Hammock, a beautiful snipe right there. It's a 2-2 hockey game. 6:55 left to go here in the second period. Curtis Jackson picks it up now for Kennesaw. Works it behind his own net. His pass was errant. Giving chase back there is Robish. Robish picks it up for the Wildcats. A turnover. Conant circles. They try to get it to him. Loose puck. Robish still has it. Gives it to Conant. Conant shot quickly towards the net. Loose puck is there. Goaltender is down. They fight for it. A shot is deflected wide. Pass back up high. There's a shot. Deflects off an Owl. Stick it in the back of the net. Mike McHugh. McHugh gives the Wildcats a one-goal lead, 3-2. He just fired one from the point. It deflects off a Kennesaw stick. And Kansas State goes back on top, 3-2. So Kennesaw briefly tied up this hockey game, but Kansas State goes right back up on top, 3-2 now. As Kennesaw will look for the equalizer. They turn it over in their own end. Here comes Parker Conant. Conant makes a move, dishes it off, tries to get the return pass. Unable to do so. It's good defense there by Warner. He pitches it up ahead to Blake Skahan. Here comes Blake. Blake working wide on the defender. Conant picks up the tipped puck. Kansas State looks to run a little bit. They come back quickly the other way with Zachary Klontz. Klontz has a man in front of the net, couldn't get it through. Klontz picks up a loose puck. Shot right on, saved there by Reese. It's turned over once again. Reese has to make another big save off the stick of Taylor Hardy. Kennesaw finally controls. They'll try to settle it down now. Coming back 1-on-4 is Blake Skahan. Skahan looking for some help. Off the bench to pick it up is Jackson. Or excuse me, that's Taylor. Taylor will go behind his own net. Number 8, Jackson number 6 for the Owls. Turning it over there to Props. Props spins away from a checker, makes a nice move there on Hammock. Props fires one towards the net, goes off a skate of Taylor. Loose puck taken there by the Wildcats, Taylor Hardy. Hardy up ahead to Parker Conant. Here comes Conant. Conant walks in, his shot deflects off a shin pad. Possible 2-on-1 back the other way if they hurry. Conant does a good job of back checking. Spinning away from a check is Evan Hendricks. Hendricks has it in his skates. He fires one in towards the net. High stick there by the Kennesaw Owls. And Matthew Bryan Taylor guilty of a high stick on the puck. So face-off will be all the way back down into the Kennesaw zone. 4:48 left to go here in period number 2. So the official signals ready for play. Coming in to take the face-off for the Owls, number 19, Lucas Warner. Warner wins the draw. They swing it back out. Jordan Barnard back the other way, almost got free. Bouncing puck controlled there by Probst. Here comes Robish. Robish shot deflects into the corner. They give chase there. Taylor on it for the Owls. He lost it. Probst with it now. Dishes it out front to Conant. Conant, nice pass over to Robish. They score. Parker Conant acts as playmaker there. He finds Robish on the back door, and Robish buries it. It's a 2-goal lead now for the Wildcats. Their biggest of the hockey game. 4:24 left to go here in period 2. It's Wildcats 4, Owls 2. So loose puck tracked down by the Owls, Michael Hartman. Hartman fed it in front of the net just off the stick of Blake Skahan. He works back to the point, nearly turned over there. Nice move by Luke Jackson, or Curtis Jackson. Kennesaw a little bit sloppy now on the offensive end. There's a long shot, gloved easily off the stick of Michael Hartman, and Steven Starr hangs on. Starr has allowed 2 goals here in this hockey game. Taking a check of Star's stats. He's played every game for the Wildcats. 10-7 record during the regular season, a 4.41 goals against average. .352 left to go here in the second period. Kennesaw with the puck, controlling near the neutral zone. Jackson giving go now to Hartman. Hartman walks in, his shot deflects wide. Fighting for it there is the Wildcats' Taylor Hardy. Hardy had it chipped away from him in the corner. They go after it. Off to get it now is Alan Parrish. Parrish lost it to an Owl player who tried to chip it out in front. It's steered away. Jackson fighting for it now against the Wildcats' Zachary Klontz. Wildcats give chase, knocked off the stick of Alan Parrish. We've got a penalty call coming up here, and it's going to go against the Wildcats. So Kansas State's going to be called for a slash, and Kennesaw will go on the power play. They trail this hockey game 4-2 with 3:05 left to go here in period number 2. So Kansas State's Alan Parrish, 2-minute minor for slashing at the 3:05 mark. So Parrish goes to the box. So Kennesaw goes on the power play. They lose the face-off, and Kansas State fires it all the way down. Taylor Hardy. 2:57 left to go here in period 2. Kansas State with a 2-goal lead, 4-2 over the Kennesaw Owls. Kennesaw's Cody Hammock, a quick one-timer. Koenig comes up with the rebound for Kansas State. Works against Bryan there. Bryan shadows him nicely. Bryan ties up Koenig behind the net. They battle for it there. Valuable power play time is melting away now for the Owls. There's a shot by Jackson, deflects wide of the net. Bryan with the puck now, and he fires it back up high. And that's where Kennesaw will control. Jackson around the center of the rink. Waits for some help, feeds it across, and here comes Kennesaw back setting up the power play. Hartman long pass over to Bryan. Bryan will have to set it back up top, and Bryan will go and take his spot in front of the goaltender. They fire it over into the corner. First one to get it is a Wildcat. Almost cleared down. Dangerous pass there by Jackson. Here comes Hartman back the other way. Hartman into the slot. Backhand. Neeks! A nice pass over to Hammock. And Hammock's shot is steered aside there by Steven Starr. 46 seconds left here in the power play for the Owls. Power play faceoff controlled there by Cody Hammock of the Owls. He swings it across. Big shot off the stick of Michael Hartman, deflects wide of the net. Kansas State tries to get it back the other way, and they are forced to just chip it down. Austin Robish out there killing the penalty, along with Conant and Hardy for the Wildcats. This is Hammock. 21 seconds left in the power play. Shot was deflected off the stick of Bryan. The big fella has it behind the net. Works it out front to Hartman. Hartman's shot goes wide. Bryan chips it over. They work it back up top to Hammock. Hammock dumps it down in the corner, and Robish will pick it up there. Penalty time is over. Richard Bryan had it and lost it. Here they come back the other way. It's a break for the Wildcats. Diving to knock it away was Hammock. Good opportunity there as Alan Parrish came off the bench. Parrish has the puck again in the slot. Parrish shot. Nice save there by the goaltender. Picking it up now is Hartman. Hartman fires it down the rink. 45 seconds left to go here in period 2. The Wildcats give chase. They got Parker Konen all alone. Here comes Parker Konen in alone. Konen shot, save, rebound. Another big save. Goaltender is down. Konen circles in front of the net. Puck is covered finally. Konen with a great opportunity and coming up huge is goaltender Daniel Reese. Wow, what an opportunity for Parker Konen. That's the Kennesaw Owls' worst nightmare. Parker Konen in all alone, and Reese makes 2 huge saves. So the score remains 4-2, Wildcats. 31 seconds left to go here. in the second period. Face off to the left of Reese, who just did a great job of keeping his team in this one. Long shot deflects wide off the stick of Taylor Hardy. 23 seconds left to go. They got it out front. Nearly chipped in by Parrish. Parrish at the point now with the puck. Works down low to Conant. Conant watched there closely by Hammock. Conant spins away. Conant makes a move. Shot, no! Reese makes another save. They go into the corner to Props. 5 seconds left to go. They'll be hard-pressed to get another shot here. Props circles away. Props fires, and it goes off a skate of Taylor. And we are done with 2 periods of play here, as Parker Conant is denied on a couple great scoring opportunities. Nonetheless, his team is winning this one 4-2. We'll be back with third period action in just a moment. So back to live action here between the Kennesaw Owls and the Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State on top of the Owls, 4-2. As they just killed a penalty there near the end of the second period. Back on the other end for the Owls, they did a good job to keep Parker Conant back off the score sheet, as he had 2 good opportunities, and Reese came up with some big saves towards the end of that second period to keep his team in this one. There's a long shot there off the stick of Taylor, steered aside by Steven Starr. Starr between the pipes for the Kansas State Wildcats. There's a loose puck tipped, taken there by Taylor. Taylor and Props battle for it right in front of the score box. And Hammock finally retreats and regains possession. Hammock up ahead now to Kane Cantrell. Cantrell tries to make a move, knocked off his stick. Kansas State picks up the loose puck. They battle along the boards, turned over. Here comes Hammock back the other way. Hammock shot fired and hits a skate. Here come the Wildcats back the other way, developing 2-on-1. This is Robish. Robish works in front of the net. Passed right out and off the stick of Alan Parrish. Long rebound, kicks out. They go over to, tried to get it over to Cantrell. Cantrell lost the handle. Running into the boards there was Parrish, and Parrish is hurt. Off the stick, Zachary Klontz. Klontz working the backhand. Klontz steers one towards the net, and Reese makes a save. We've got an injured Wildcat over on the bench. That was Alan Parrish running out of real estate and running into the boards. So, guilty of a self-inflicted injury there. 10:31 left to go here in period 3. We'll keep an eye on him to see if he checks back into the game anytime soon. Alan Parrish takes a seat over there on the Wildcats bench. So puck is controlled back to Conant. Conant transitions quickly now, and here come the Wildcats back the other way, defense to offense. Props left it. Zachary Klontz with it now. Klontz again just steers one towards the net, looking for some help from his teammates. And Reese wisely holds on. 10:09 left to go here in period number 3. Again, Kansas State leading the Owls 4-2. Face-off controlled back to Parker Conant. Conant fires one just wide of the net. Loose puck was steered in towards Reese. Reese pitched it behind. They battle for it there. That's Taylor tied up with one of the Wildcats. Coming away with it now is Kennesaw. Here they come down the far boards. Evan Hendricks. Hendricks looks, had it knocked away. Hendricks picks it up. Tried to go top shelf, whistled it wide of the net. Hendricks grabs his own rebound. Him and Props are battling for it now. They get wrapped up, and we're going to have a penalty called against Kennesaw. Officials' arm is up in the air, delayed penalty. Kansas State fires one, and a touch up there by Bryan. And Kennesaw will go to the box. Penalty called to number 24, Evan Hendricks. So Hendricks called for a hook. So a 4-on-3 power play now for the Wildcats. They lead this hockey game 4-2. 9:28 left to go here in the third period. Reese checking his pipes. He's good to go. Official puts the puck into play. Face-off picked up there by Robish. Robish fires one on Reese. Reese hangs on to get the whistle. 9:24 left to go here in the third period. Loose puck is picked back up, and they swing it into their defensive end. That's where Conant gives chase. He controls across the red line. Conant, the quarterback here on the power play, looks across to Robish, and Robish fires one into the back of the net. Robish, a nice shot there, and 16 seconds into that power play, Kansas State back on the board. They are leading this one now by 3, 5-2, on a goal by Aston see who got that one for Kansas State. Austin Robish, correct. Kennesaw back the other way now. Lucas Warner. Warner with it, holds in the corner, looks for a teammate, tries to make a move on Conant. Conant checks him off the puck and picks it up for Kansas State. Conant is content with firing it down and working a little bit of clock here. His team on top 5-2. Here comes Kennesaw back the other way, transitioning to offense. Hartman fires one towards the net that sails wide. Loose puck picked up by Hartman. Hartman to the backhand. Shot didn't go through. Hartman has it again. Puck is loose on the side of the net. Picked up there by Lucas Warner. Warner and Hartman, the forwards now for the Owls. This is Warner with it. Tries to make a move. Prop stole it away. Kicks it over to Conant. Conant works down the left side, makes a move. Here's Conant right in the slot. Conant shot save. There by Reese. Reese has had Conant's number here often. Long pass up ahead, a high stick there. It's touched up, and the puck squirts all the way through, and an opportunity for Michael Hartman is gloved and held by Steven Starr. 8:04 left to go here in period 3. It's a 5-2 lead for the Kansas State Wildcats as they make changes. So the official calls back for Lucas Warner to come back to the floor on a late change. So Warner will step in and take the faceoff. He tries to fire one, timing the faceoff drop towards the goalie. Hartman back. He chips it ahead to Curtis Jackson. Curtis circling, fires just wide of the net. That one just missed the far post. Chipped all the way back in by Hartman. It goes behind the net, and that's where Kansas State will track it down. Taylor Hardy goes behind this net to Mike McHugh. McHugh's pass goes off at Kennesaw's stick at the center of the rink. Here they come back the other way. Alan Parrish. Parrish walks right in, tries to find a teammate in front, and he does. Parrish will pick up the helper on the goal to Taylor Hardy. Beautiful play there as Parrish showed his patience, found Hardy in front of the net, and it's 6-2 now, Kansas State. So a 6-2 hockey game. Kansas State Wildcats on top of the Kennesaw Owls. 7:26 left to go here in the third period. Kennesaw controls the puck with Cody Hammock in their own end. Comes up with a steal as Props. Props spins away. And turnover there by the Wildcats as Kennesaw coming back the other direction. Tried to feed it up. Puck is loose. Goes into the corner. They battle for it. Evan Hendricks. Hendricks steers it out front. Comes all the way back up high. There's a long shot there that deflects away off the stick of Taylor. Coming back with it now are the Wildcats. Quickly. Props tees one up. Steered away by Daniel Reese. Here comes Hammock. Hammock tried to make a move. Stolen away there by the Wildcats. Robish walks right in. His shot deflects wide of the net. Taylor Hardy with the puck now. Hardy fires it down into the corner. Kennesaw controls there. Taylor spins away from a check but loses it. Kansas State regains possession, and they'll steer it back down into their own end, and that's where Parker Conant will give chase. Conant, watched there by Hammock. Kansas State transitioning to offense. Sauce pass was knocked down. They battle for it on the boards. 4 players there, including Jordan Barnard, who tries to come away with the puck. Barnard does momentarily, but it's stolen away from him by Brandon Rosen. Conant spins away from a forechecker now, and he circles back into his own end and settle it down behind his own net. 5:43 left to go here in period number 3. Kansas State on top of the Owls, 5-2. Check that, 6-2. Conant makes a move behind the net, long pass up ahead, and they leave it there. Bad change. Zachary Klontz didn't realize the puck was coming back to him. Fired on the net by Hammock off the turnover, and Brandon Rosen back the other way. Hammock gives chase there. Conant in the corner. Conant sauces it out. Long pass up ahead, trying to connect with Mike McHugh. McHugh, Curtis Jackson. Jackson rings it back around his own net. Nobody home for the Owls, and they'll let it go all the way back to Parker Conant. Conant, long pass up the boards to his teammate, and swung all the way back to Parker Conant as Kyle Probst and Conant play catch with the puck. Here comes Kansas State back the other way now. They fire one towards the net, does McHugh. Rebound there by the Wildcats, and gloved and held on by Reese. So 4:32 left to go in this hockey game. It's a 6-2 Wildcats lead currently in the third period. So faceoff will go to the left of Reese. It's fought for. They look to control it. Puck is loose off a skate of an Owl and finally picked back up, and it's chipped back to Conant. 4:21 left to go, and Conant circles back into his own end. Conant and McHugh out there, and full rink pressure now by the Owls, and turning it over and scoring is Evan Hendricks. So just like that, a good hard forecheck by the Owls turns the puck over, and Evan Hendricks buries one glove side low past a stunned Steven Starr. So a 6-3 hockey game now with 4:08 left. Expect to see the Owls continue this full court pressure here on the offensive end. Fischel went down there momentarily. Looks to be okay. Here come the Owls back the other way. Kennesaw fires one towards the net. Warner had it. Turns back over now to Cody Hammock. Hammock tries to make a move. Hammock in the slot, thought about a shot, makes another move, loses it, passes it off to a teammate and whistled wide of the net. Taylor keeps it in. Kennesaw makes a nice move. They fight for it in the corner. Conant watching Lucas Warner. Warner loses it to Conant. Conant comes away with it. Warner still gives chase. Conant finally chips it across. He's got Alan Parrish. Parrish rode off the puck. Cody Hammock back, number 99, circles in front of his own net. He gets some speed, takes it wide. Here comes Hammock. Hammock's shot deflects away off the skate of Conant. And this is Props back the other direction. Props makes a nice move, circles back into his own net area as the Kansas State Wildcats make changes. Kansas State controls the puck with Props on his own goal line. He chips it ahead to Zachary Klontz. Klontz has a man, Robish, sailing up ahead of the play, and it goes off the stick of Robish. Puck goes behind the net, and that's where Klontz picks it up. Klontz's pass is knocked away, but they turn it back over. Robish makes a move. Fights for it in the corner. They battle for it there. Kennesaw comes away with it. Here comes the Owls. Taylor in his own end. Long pass up ahead. Goes off the stick of Jordan Barnard. Barnard picks it back up, though. Here comes Barnard trying to settle down a rolling puck. Barnard had it, lost it. Props, good defensive play. It wouldn't settle down. Here comes Parker Conant one-on-one on Curtis Jackson. Conant tries to make a move. Good defense there by Jackson. Turn back over to Michael Hartman. Hartman into the offensive end. Touch pass from Hammock. Here comes Hartman in. Tries to go to Hammock. Hammock had a wide open net, and he shot it wide. Unbelievable. It's been that type of game here for the Owls. Hartman with it now. Circles behind the cage. Deflects it in front. Nearly an opportunity there. Knocked down was Barnard who had it. Here comes Kansas State transitioning now. Props makes a move. Props it all alone. Sails one just high over the net. He had Reese beat. Both teams with good scoring opportunities now as the pace quickens. 1:30 left to go in this hockey game. Kansas State on top 6-3. Here's Hammock. Hammock shot once again, deflects away. Two players collide there. Hammock frustrated just a little bit as he ran into Alan Parrish, who asked for a call from the official. Parrish and the official discussing that one. Way out in front of the play. They were trying to get it to Barnard, who was in all alone. Loose puck, they battle for it in the corner. Barnard with another opportunity out in front of the net. He's knocked down, and a penalty coming to Kansas State. And the gentleman who was just knocked down, Taylor Hardy, is guilty of an interference call of his own, and he'll head over to the penalty box. So Kennesaw will go on the power play here with 1 minute remaining exactly in the third period. 6-3 our score. Kennesaw trailing the Kansas State Wildcats. Kennesaw State pulls the goaltender here. It's going to be a 5-on-3 with the power play. Hartman controls the center of the rink. Works it down low to Warner. Warner fires one that goes wide of the net. 45 seconds left to go, and Hartman chases it down in front of the score box. Up top to Jackson. Jackson, big shot, whistles wide of the net. Rebound was right there, and Kansas State will clear it all the way down. Puck is rolling, almost caught an edge and would have rolled towards that empty net. 30 seconds left to go. Hartman controls now for the Owls. Long pass up ahead to Warner. Warner back to Hartman. Hartman fires one right on the net. It's gloved and saved there by Steven Starr. 15 seconds left to go here. 6-3 our score. Kennesaw looking for goal number 4 if possible. Cody Hammock fires one towards the net and scores. But that'll be a case of too little, too late. A power play goal makes it 6-4, but only 7 seconds remain in this hockey game. So it appears Kansas State will be able to hold on and pick up the 2 points. But Cody Hammock picks up his second of the game on the power play. Kennesaw State puts the goaltender Reese back into the net. Face off at center, controlled there by Kansas State, and Jackson just fires it down in the corner. And there's our horn. This one is over here from the Bauer Rink. Our final score, the Kansas State Wildcats 6, the Kennesaw Owls 4. Let's recap the action for you. Going back to the first period, Kennesaw got on the board first on a goal by Jordan Barnard. After that, it was Parker Conant getting his first goal of the hockey game unassisted. Off into the second period we go, and this is where Kansas State started to turn things around on their end. Kansas State got their first lead on a goal by Aston Robish. Kennesaw tied it up a short time later on a goal by Cody Hammock, his first of the hockey game. But after that, it was 2 quick goals by Kansas State at 5:35 and 7:36. The first one from Mike McHugh, then Aston Robish. We went to the third period at that.